Title of this chapter is called, I'm Getting Too Old for This. Hi, I'm speaking on behalf of my mother because her English is so-so. We lived in a house that's well over 100 years old. If I recall, there was even a murder there. The hauntings, I don't know the proper term, has happened since day one. The most recent one was last night. My mother called me this morning still scared. It's a 4-bedroom house, one room downstairs next to the living room. That room belongs to my brother. He was awake and playing games on his TV when he started hearing people talk in the back room next to him. Thinking it was my sisters, he decided not to pay attention to it. But they kept talking and started to get a little bit louder. So he turned down his TV, and that's when he started to also hear a baby cry along with many voices talking a language he said he didn't understand. It went on for a while, and he said it seemed like they were talking loudly on purpose, as if to make sure that he could hear them. This happened around 11 p.m. My family goes to sleep around 8 or 9, so he was the only one awake. After that, he called my mother because his room's on the outside of the house and told her, is her baby crying? And she said no. And that's when he told her the story, and she said she was really scared. So scared that he didn't want to sleep in my mom's room. And mind you, he's 17. Another instance is in my mom's room. She sleeps with her husband. One night, her husband almost rolls on top of her, and she wakes up to see things happening, and she's the most scared that she's ever been. He said there was a girl standing next to them on the side of the bed, looking at him, and then she vanished. And this guy is not one to lie or play these types of games, especially with my mother. Another time, my sister in the daytime walked into a room and saw, I don't remember if it was a boy or a girl, but them staring at her as she walked in. That really freaked her out and caused some kind of breakdown. As for myself, when my mother first bought the house, her husband and I were in the house going upstairs. It was just the two of us, and as I'm walking up, I hear a noise. I've never heard this noise to this day. In the living room, it was a cross of a cry and something dying, and a weird animal cry. It's hard to explain. There's countless other stories that only my mother can tell, because it happened to her and her family. She's tired of all this, and she's even thinking about moving. Little info here, but every house she's been in has had some kind of paranormal activity. She's trying to get in contact with people who could help her with this, but they've always given her the runaround. I don't know if this is because they don't believe her or what, but this is very real. We wouldn't even think about wasting your time if this was not real. She's even willing to pay for your services for this type of situation. Please respond to this email as soon as possible. I don't live with my mother currently, but I could give you your number if you wish to talk to her. I have sisters that speak English that stay with her. This is happening in Marshall, Texas. Thanks. Looking forward to hearing from you, Danny.